Forex News NTV Forex USD ZAR global recovery to encourage a stronger rand but domestic debt situation remains a concern MUFG. www.ntvforex.com News ID 01666B. July 3, 1743 GMT. By Matthias Salord. The South African rand recovered against the US dollar in June. Analysts at MUFG Bank expect the currency to rand to continue to rise versus the greenback at a slow pace. They see USD ZAR trading in the 16.600–18.000 range during the third quarter. Key quotes: the rand has rebounded against the US dollar as it continues to reverse the sell-off in March. The rand has benefited from the broad-based improvement in investor sentiment towards emerging market currencies. The improvement in financial market conditions is encouraging a further Forex News NTV Forex USD ZAR global recovery to encourage a stronger rand but domestic debt situation remains a concern MUFG. www.ntvforex.com News ID 01666B. July 3, 1743 GMT. By Matthias Salord. The South African rand recovered against the US dollar in June. Analysts at MUFG Bank expect the currency to rand to continue to rise versus the greenback at a slow pace. They see USD ZAR trading in the 16.600–18.000 range during the third quarter. Key quotes: the rand has rebounded against the US dollar as it continues to reverse the sell-off in March. The rand has benefited from the broad-based improvement in investor sentiment towards emerging market currencies. The improvement in financial market conditions is encouraging a further drop in FX volatility, which is favorable for high-yielding carry currencies like the rand. The rand still remains one of the highest-yielding emerging market currencies. The government and the SARB both expect South Africa's economy to contract sharply this year, by around 7%, followed by a modest rebound of between 2% and 4% next year. The Treasury's supplementary budget clearly highlighted South Africa's challenging fiscal position, with the budget deficit now expected to widen out to 14.6% of GDP. The government has committed to taking active steps to implement major reforms and consolidate the budget in an attempt to help stabilize debt at just under 90% of GDP by 2023-24. The plan envisages spending reduction and revenue adjustments totaling up to ZAR 250 billion over the next 2 years, which could undermine the recovery. In these circumstances, we expect the rand to strengthen modestly in the year ahead, but it is subject to downside risks from challenging domestic debt dynamics. Forex News NTV Forex GBP USD UK government unlikely to impress the markets to fuel GBP buying MUFG. www.ntvforex.com News ID 376F33. July 3, 1858 GMT. By Matthias Salord. Analysts at MUFG Bank argue the British pound will likely underperform while risk may hold up over the short term. They recommend keeping the short GBP USD trade idea but raising the take profit level to 1.2260. Key quotes: we've seen GBP USD get down close to the 1.2250 level, but we have rallied this week with the broad sell-off of the dollar. While we hold less conviction of an imminent risk-off episode unfolding over the short term than we did when we established this trade, we will stick with this trade idea for now. We have, however, raised the take profit level to the levels we reached earlier this week. We were unimpressed with PM Johnson's big speech this week, with nothing of much significance offered. Next week Chancellor Sunak will unveil new support measures, but again we see it as difficult for the government to impress the markets to such a degree to fuel GBP buying. We are also skeptical of the current level of optimism in relation to an UK-EU trade deal, so see scope for disappointment. So while risk may hold up over the short term, we see reason for GBP to underperform. Forex News NTV Forex AUD USD consolidates weekly gains near 0.6940 in choppy day. www.ntvforex.com News ID 466B3E. July 3, 1710 GMT. By Aaron Sengezer. AUD USD looks to end second straight week in positive territory, Market action remains subdued due to Independence Day holiday in U.S. Reserve Bank of Australia (RBA) will announce policy rate decision next Tuesday. The upbeat macroeconomic data releases from Australia and China this week helped the AUD gather strength against its rivals. After starting the week near 0.6860 and staying calm on Monday, the AUD-USD pair closed the previous 3 days in the positive territory and remains on track to extend its winning streak to 4 days. As of writing, the pair was up 0.3% on a daily basis at 0.6942. Earlier in the week, the Commonwealth Bank's manufacturing and services PMI figures both came in above the 50 threshold for June to show that the business activity continued to expand in those sectors. The lifting of restrictions on business operations provided relief to the service sector as firms reopened and individuals resumed consumption, the Commonwealth Bank noted in its press release. Moreover, Caixin manufacturing PMI in China improved to 51.2 in June and Caixin services PMI jumped to 58.4 from 55 in May, providing an additional boost to China proxy AUD. On the other hand, concerns surrounding the surging number of new COVID-19 infections in the U.S. helped the greenback stay resilient against its rivals and kept the pair's gains. Despite the upbeat PMI and labor market data from the U.S., the U.S. dollar index pulled away from its weekly lows and now looks to end the week with small losses near 97.20. U.S. non-farm payrolls NFP surges by 4.8 million in June. Unemployment rate falls to 11.1%. Focus shifts to RBA meeting next week. On Tuesday, the Reserve Bank of Australia (RBA) will announce its policy decision and release the monetary policy statement. Previewing this event, since the May meeting, the central bank has sharply slowed the pace of its bond buying, as fixed income markets began to stabilize, only purchasing government bonds on one occasion, noted Wells Fargo analysts. At its meeting next week, we look for the RBA to maintain a steady policy and expect the current cash target rate of 0.25% to remain at its current level for the foreseeable future. Technical levels to watch for AUD-USD overview today: last price 0.6941, today daily change 0.0018, today daily change percent 0.26, today daily open 0.6923, trends daily SMA 20 0.6906, daily SMA 50 0.6699, daily SMA 100 0.651, daily SMA 200 0.667, levels previous daily high 0.6953, previous daily low 0.6902, previous weekly high 0.6975, previous weekly low 0.6811, previous monthly high 0.7065, previous monthly low 0.6648, daily Fibonacci 38.2%, 0.6933, daily Fibonacci 61.8%, 0.6921, daily pivot point S1 0.6899, daily pivot point S2 0.6874, daily pivot point S3 0.6847, daily pivot point R1 0.695, daily pivot point R2 0.6977, daily pivot point R3 0.7002. Forex news: NTV Forex USD CAD steadies around 1.3560, looks to snap 3-week winning streak. www.ntvforex.com News ID 492460. July 3, 18, 8 GMT. By Aaron Sengezer. USD CAD stays directionless on Friday amid thin trading conditions. USD CAD is down more than 100 pips for the week. WTI remains on track to settle above $40. The USD CAD pair is moving sideways below 1.3600 for the third straight day on Friday as trading conditions remain thin due to the Independence Day holiday in the US. As of writing, the pair was unchanged on the day at 1.3562. On a weekly basis, the pair is down more than 100 pips and is looking to snap its 3-week winning streak. CAD capitalizes on rallying crude oil prices. The upbeat macroeconomic data releases, especially PMI figures, from major economies such as Canada, the US, China and Germany this week eased concerns over a dismal energy demand outlook. Moreover, the sharp witnessed in the U.S. crude oil inventories provided an additional boost to crude oil prices. With the barrel of West Texas Intermediate WTI gaining more than 5% this week, the commodity-sensitive loonie preserved its strength against the greenback. On the other hand, the surging number of confirmed coronavirus cases in the U.S. helped greenback find demand as a safe haven. However, the impressive labor market data on Thursday and Wall Street's main index's strong performance limited the USD's upside. The US dollar index was last seen losing 0.3% on the week at 97.20. US non-farm payrolls NFP surges by 4.8 million in June, unemployment rate falls to 11.1%. Assessing USD CAD's outlook, we expect the level of oil prices will remain key for USD CAD sensitivity. In other words, if oil keeps pushing higher, we can expect the relationship between oil and USD CAD to increase, said Rabobank analysts. While if we move substantially lower, then we expect the relationship to decrease. As it stands, the relationship has picked up a bit in light of the recent rally and we some small downside for oil prices in the short term which will weigh on CAD. Technical levels to watch for USD CAD overview today. Last price 1.3565 today, daily change 0.0001 today, daily change percent 0.01 today, daily open 1.3564 trends, daily SMA 20 1.3559 daily SMA 50 1.3773 daily SMA 100 1.3808 daily SMA 200 1.3494 levels, previous daily high 1.3624 previous daily low 1.356 previous weekly high 1.3716 previous weekly low 1.3486 previous monthly high 1.3802 previous monthly low 1.3316 daily Fibonacci 38.2% 1.3585 daily Fibonacci 61.8% 1.36 daily pivot point S1 1.3542 daily pivot point S2 1.3519 daily pivot point S3 1.3478 daily pivot point R1 1.3606 daily pivot point R2 1.3647 daily pivot point R3 1.3669. Forex news. NTV Forex GBP USD crawls up to the upper range of 1.2400 to consolidate weekly gains. www.ntvforex.com News ID 73631. July 3, 1858 GMT. By Guillermo Alcala. GBP USD's reversal from 1.2529 holds at 1.2439 and the pair ticks up to 1.2475. Brexit uncertainty is keeping GBP upside uptrends in check. A trade deal with the EU could push the GBP USD to 1.40. The pound is set to close its best performance of the last 4 weeks with a 1.2% weekly gain against the US dollar. The cable has crawled up to 1.2470 area to consolidate its rebound from 1.2250 lows earlier this week. Brexit remains keeping GBP uptrends in check. The GBP USD has been trading in range on a quiet session, with US markets shut for the Independence Day bank holiday. The pair's reversal from Thursday's highs at 1.2529 has been contained at 1.2439 before ticking up again and returned to 1.2475 area. Speculation about the EU and UK negotiators softening their positions has triggered hopes about the possibility of a breakthrough in the coming weeks. This has eased investors' fears of a no-deal exit from the Union and has given some respite to the GBP. Beyond that, the moderate risk aversion prevailing on Friday with the focus shifting back to the increase of coronavirus cases, combined with the overall Brexit uncertainty and the weak UK economic outlook, which has generated speculation of negative interest rates in 2021, remain weighing on the pound. GBP USD Brexit deal could push the pair to 1.40 Standard Chartered. According to the FX analysis team at Standard Chartered, the market is too negative regarding the potential of a Brexit deal that could boost the pair to 1.40 area. We think the market is too downbeat on the potential for a good outcome, a deal or extension of the transition period. We forecast GBP USD at 1.40 at year-end based on a good outcome and $1.16. In a bad outcome, no deal, we could see both GBP and EUR trade to 1.10. versus the USD and hence Euro GBP to parity. GBP USD key levels to watch. GBP USD overview today. Last price 1.2474 today. Daily change 0.0006 today. Daily change percent 0.05 today. Daily open 1.2468 trends. Daily SMA 20 1.2516 daily SMA 50 1.2421 daily SMA 100 1.2462 daily SMA 200 1.2692 levels. Previous daily high 1.253 previous daily low 1.2456 previous weekly high 1.2543 previous weekly low 1.2314 previous monthly high 1.2813 previous monthly low 1.2252 daily Fibonacci 38.2% 1.2484 daily Fibonacci 61.8% 1.2502 daily pivot point S1 1.244 daily pivot point S2 1.2411 daily pivot point S3 1.2366 daily pivot point R1 1.2514 daily pivot point R2 1.2559 daily pivot point R3 1.2587. Forex News NTV Forex Coronavirus Update US Arizona coronavirus cases rise by 4,433 on Friday to 91,858. www.ntvforex.com News ID 925499. July 3, 1529 GMT. By Aaron Sengezer. The data published by Arizona's State Health Department revealed that the number of confirmed COVID-19 cases increased by 4,433 on Friday to a total of 91,858. Further details of the report showed that hospitalizations in the state rose by 75 to record high of 3,013 on Thursday. Moreover, adult intensive care unit ICU beds in use by all patients increased by 2% to 91%. Market reaction. The US dollar index, which tracks the USD's performance against a basket of 6 major currencies, ignored these figures and was last seen flat on the day at 97.21. Forex News NTV Forex ECB's Lagarde warns of disinflation as coronavirus crisis transforms economy. www.ntvforex.com News ID 99EA9F 1450 GMT. By Dwani Mehta. Speaking about alternative growth models at a webinar on Saturday, the European Central Bank ECB President Christine Lagarde said that a falling trend in price pressures will persist over the next 2 years due to the coronavirus pandemic-driven economic transformation. Key quotes via Bloomberg: the transition to new economic models will be disruptive. They will probably be more disruptive in the first 2 years, obviously hitting employment and production, and then we can hope it improves productivity. So the inflation dynamic will necessarily be impacted, probably with a disinflationary, deflationary aspect at first, and then inflation dynamic. The ECB estimates that supply chains will shrink by around 35% and use of robots will increase by between 70% and 75%. An increase in online retail payments since the start of the year, and called on the European Union to develop a single digital market. Pandemics typically increase inequality, with economic and social consequences that the central bank will have to take into account. FX implications. Lagarde's comments are likely to have little to no impact on the common currency, as the broader market sentiment and US dollar dynamics remain the king amid the virus concerns. In the week ahead, the European Union EU leaders' talks on the Recovery Fund will take center stage, led by the European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, on July 8. EUR/USD settled flat on Friday at 1.1245, gaining 0.15% on the week. Forex News NTV Forex Gold Price Analysis XAU/USD set to test 7-year highs amid lack of healthy resistance levels. www.ntvforex.com News ID AC28EC 0540 GMT. By Dwani Mehta. Gold looks to break Friday's range trade to the upside. Falling trend line hurdle at $1,776.60 is the level to beat for the bulls. XAU/USD closed above all major hourly simple moving averages HMA. Following consolidation in a $5 range on holiday-thinned Friday, gold prices XAU/USD are poised for another leg higher after falling off the 7-year tops of $1,789.28 last Wednesday. With looming concerns over a surge in the coronavirus cases worldwide and economic recovery unlikely to wane, gold could likely continue drawing the haven bids in the near term. Although the ongoing optimism on the global stocks could slow down the yellow metal